Have you ever wondered what really goes on behind the scenes, when an NFL team is putting its roster together, especially for that quarterback spot? It's intense. Careers hanging in the balance, every single snap counts. Today, we're going to look closely at the Cleveland Browns QB situation. It's a really interesting story right now. We're focusing on a pretty fascinating competition for a vital role on the team.
Yeah, and our goal here is pretty simple. Break down the latest reports, give you a clear view of the stakes, who's involved, so you can really get the nuance of what's happening right as it's all playing out. Understand the why behind it all.
Exactly. And, the preseason winding down, these big decisions are becoming very real, very fast. The pressure is definitely on for these players. Couldn't be higher stakes. Every throw is under the microscope. Okay, so let's get into it. The Browns' number one guy, that's not really a surprise to anyone following the team, is it? Joe Flacco. He's been officially named the starting quarterback. Veteran guy, Super Bowl winner, stepped in last year and, really took charge.
Right. And that decision makes perfect sense, given his experience, that amazing run he had last season. It was pretty much expected. But what's really interesting here, I think, is while Flacco's spot is solid, the real drama is further down the depth chart. That's where you've got this genuine competition brewing for the backup job.
Backup spot, yeah.
Which is crucial, right? That player who might have to step in unexpectedly. It's not some minor detail. It can save or sink a season.
You absolutely nailed it there.
Yeah.
So what's the deal for the two young guys fighting for that spot behind Flacco? We're talking about the rookie, Sanders, and Dillon Gabriel. And in the NFL, having a reliable backup QB, it's not just nice to have, it's essential. One hit on your starter.
Yeah.
And suddenly your whole season rests on that guy who's been waiting on the bench. It's not just about arm strength. It's about who can keep things steady. Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. When these two rookies first got their chance in the preseason, their performances, quite different. Sanders, he came out, and people saying he had a fantastic start, really looked like he commanded the offense.
Poised, right.
Exactly, opposed under pressure. And he threw for 2 touchdowns, which is pretty impressive, showed he could lead scoring drives. That's a big statement for any rookie debut.
Definitely. But then you look at Dillon Gabriel's first game. It was, let's say, a rockier start. Some pretty big mistakes that definitely raised eyebrows. Okay, not scoring touchdowns is one thing, but the turnovers, that's the main issue. 2 of them.
Costly ones too, right?
Oh, yeah. Not minor things. He threw what was called an egregious pick six. Literally straight to the defender for a TD. And then a botched handoff. Just a fundamental mistake giving the ball away. And this brings up that huge point for any QB, but maybe especially a backup. Job number 1 is protect the football.
Absolutely.
Gabriel's turnovers were, a serious concern there. A backup needs to minimize risk, not create it.
Right. And yet, despite those turnovers, those really critical errors from Gabriel, the report suggests the coaching staff still sees him as the backup, at least for now. Which kind of makes you pause, doesn't it?
It does.
One guy looks clean, scores points. The other struggles with ball security, but he's apparently ahead. What's the thinking there? It really shows there's more to these evaluations than just the box score from one game, huh?
That's a really sharp point, and yeah, that's where you dig a bit deeper. Coaches, they're looking beyond just one preseason game, always.
Yeah.
Those turnovers from Gabriel, they were bad, no doubt. But coaches weigh a ton of other factors.
Like what, specifically?
Well, maybe his raw talent, how fast he's picking up the playbook, in practice stuff we don't see. His leadership, maybe how he bounces back after a mistake. They might see a higher ceiling long-term with Gabriel, even if that first game was rough.
Okay.
Maybe they think those mistakes were, rookie nerves, fixable things. And you also have to consider Sanders' oblique injury, right? Even if he's cleared now, maybe they're weighing that against Gabriel's overall camp performance.
As the injury factor.
Right. They're trying to figure out who's going to be reliable week in, week out, not just who looked better in one exhibition game. It's the whole picture.
That makes sense, looking at it that way, the bigger picture.
Got it.
Okay, so now the final preseason game is right around the corner. And it feels like this is it, the real decider for these two guys.
Make or break time.
For Sanders, there was that oblique injury concern, kept him out for a bit. But the update is he is cleared, and he will play in Saturday's final game.
Good news for him.
Yeah, but the plan is Flacco starts, obviously. Gabriel comes in as the number 2 for this game. Yeah. And Sanders. He's listed as the 3rd QB for the day.
So he'll get snaps, but maybe later on.
Exactly. Which, adds another layer of challenge for him to make his case.
And connecting that to the bigger picture, roster strategy, this game is Sanders' biggest shot, his real chance to stake a claim for that regular season backup job. He needs to impress, maybe even jump over Gabriel, especially coming in third like that after the injury.
So the pressure's immense.
Totally. He has to make every single rep count. It's not just about flashy plays. It's about showing consistent control, smart decisions, protecting the ball, proving he can run the offense smoothly under pressure.
The coaches will be watching everything.
Every little detail, looking for that steady hand.
It really is the moment of truth for both of them, isn't it?
Absolutely.
For Sanders, it's his chance to really solidify things, maybe under the most pressure yet. He needs points, sure, but also that command we saw before. Show he's healthy, ready, leave no doubt, basically.
Right. And for Gabriel, even though he's apparently a Fed, and maybe he's shown good things in practice, another bad turnover in this game, that could be the tipping point. That could really cost him the spot.
Because ball security is just that important for the backup role.
Paramount. Exactly. Another big mistake might just confirm any worries the coaches have and swing the door wide open for Sanders. It's incredibly high stakes. Every throw, every decision matters.
And this whole situation, it's not just being talked about inside the Browns facility,
Oh,
right?
not at all. Sanders' debut got a ton of attention, lots of buzz. And this final game, expect the same level of interest. Fans are really invested in this. They want to know who that backup QB is going to be.
Because everyone knows how quickly things can change in the NFL.
Exactly. Starting QBs take hits. It's a brutal game. So having a capable number 2 isn't just depth, it's potential season insurance. Fans get that. This decision directly impacts the team's outlook, their resilience for the whole year, maybe even their playoff hopes.
Okay, so let's recap quickly. Joe Flacco, he's locked in as the starter. No debate there. But the real action, the immediate focus, is this battle between the rookie Sanders and Dillon Gabriel for that crucial backup job. And this final preseason game is basically their final audition, their make-or-break test. Sanders is coming back from injury, trying to repeat that strong debut. Gabriel needs to be clean, avoid turnovers, even though the coaches seem to lean his way currently.
Yeah, it's a classic NFL roster battle playing out right now.
And this competition, it really tells you a lot, doesn't it? It's more than just one spot on the depth chart.
Absolutely. It's a perfect example of that high-pressure NFL environment. Shows how fast things can change based on performance, especially when it comes to fundamentals like, well, not turning the ball over. It highlights that constant evaluation process, how every single play matters for these guys and ultimately for the team's chances. It's a great little window into that strategic team building.
So as you're thinking about this whole QB competition, maybe consider how vital performing under pressure is, not just in football, but really in any competitive situation. What does it tell us about how teams weigh that raw, exciting potential against maybe more fundamental things like consistency, reliability, avoiding those big mistakes? What does this whole battle tell you about what it really means to make your case when absolutely everything is on the line?